Yo, what is going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I've got a new theory that I've come up with regarding what I believe to be the most mysterious character in all of Boruto right now, and also my favourite character in all of Boruto right now, and that is Kashin Koji. Now, in my opinion, I believe that Kashin Koji may well be a kind of neutral foe between Boruto and the rest, kind of like a Hisoka of the Boruto story. And what I mean by that is, well, we know he's an assassin and he covers his face just like an assassin, and I believe that his true goals lie within him being a sort of assassin. Now, we know he's connected to the Leaf Village. He said so himself, that it's fate to be connected with the Leaf Village for him, and there's a possibility that that may lead to the fact that he may be an ex-Onbu member, which would also lead into the fact of him being an assassin. But essentially, what I believe his goal, or what his mission maybe to potentially be, is that as an assassin, he's infiltrated the Kara organization, either under his own accord or under the supervision or orders of someone else, maybe almost like an assassin group type of deal, maybe even some sort of division of Onbu. But more to the point, he's infiltrated the Kara organization with the goal in mind to research and learn as much as he possibly can, for whatever reason, about the Karma Seal. Hence why he was so adamant that he be the one to go and retrieve Kawaki once he escaped, and him also being so adamant on letting Kawaki and also Boruto, once he found out about his Karma Seal as well, having them live and escape as well, so that he could watch them further, because he knew they'd go back to the Leaf, and he knew he alone as a Kara member would be the only one to be able to also go into the village to also spy on them with their Karma Seals, allowing him to learn as much as he can without any of the other Kara members being on his tail. And more importantly, that also being the reason why he joined Kara, because I believe, and it seems very likely, that his target may well be Jigen himself. We can see this from this quote here in one of the most recent chapters, and it seems as though, or at least what I get from this, is that Kashin Koji almost plans to confront Jigen in a potential fight, because the fact that he shows concern about Jigen have a potentially self-healing ability through his Karma Seal definitely speaks to me as though he plans to go head-to-head in a fight with Jigen. It may also explain why some of the other Kara members don't trust Kashin Koji to the same extent that somebody like Jigen does. We know people such as the Elder that Kashin Koji killed. That's another big thing. The fact that he genuinely just straight up, heartlessly, not a batter of eyelid, did not care at all, straight up killed a member of the Kara inner organization and didn't even care about it, shows that, you know, he's not 100% connected, in my opinion, to this. You know, he's not 100% loyally connected to the Kara. And then you've also got people such as Delta, who showed her concern to Jigen head-to-head 1v1, talking down at dinner, explaining that, can you really trust Kashin Koji with such a delicate mission such as retrieving Kashin Koji? And the fact that once Kashin Koji was in the village, she instantly, without any hesitation, came to the conclusion that he's not gone there to retrieve Kawaki and he's doing something else. It shows that Delta, the Elder, I mean presumably other inner members of the Kara organization do not fully trust Kashin Koji. However, Jigen had all the trust in the world about Kashin Koji. He formally told Delta that, you know, don't worry, Kashin Koji can get the job done. I believe in his skills and I trust him. This to me shows that Kashin Koji may well not have a care in the world about the other Kara members, like we know when he killed the Elder, but he may be trying to get as close to Jigen as humanly possible, and by doing that he may even be sweet talking him a little bit. And what I mean by that is just doing everything he possibly can just to get into Jigen's good books, and he only cares about getting Jigen's trust and none of the Kara organizations, because the only one he wants to get close to is Jigen, to A, learn more about the Karma Seal, learn everything he possibly can about Jigen, because he knows he's going to need that intel if he plans to go up against him, and then lastly, also so he can get up against him. overall, he is somebody whose true goal lays beyond the Kara organization, but his short-term goal is to research as much as he can about the Karma Seal, whether it be from Kawaki, now from Boruto, or Jigen himself. And also, his current goal is to also take out Jigen. For whatever reason, it's unknown, but from that one quote from Kashin Koji, that does seem to be like something that is on his agenda to do. And that's also why I kind of likened him to somebody like Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Now, if you don't know or haven't seen Hunter x Hunter, basically Hisoka is introduced as a villain, a bad guy, someone to oppose our heroes, our main protagonists, and he becomes part of an evil organization, the evil organization of the story. But it's then later showed that he doesn't really have a care in the world for them, and they only join them so he can get closer to the leader so that he can one day fight him out of his own interest. As simple as that. Now, I do completely understand that there's a couple potential plot holes within my theory. One of them being that Kashin Koji seemed 100% on Kara's side during the little scene where he was essentially declaring the terror that Kara will bring upon the world. You know, he seemed 100% on board with that, but it's just kind of everything else that he's done doesn't seem to quite align with Kara's true intentions. So with Kashin Koji, you can never quite know that when he's with Kara, whether or not what he's saying is 100%ly what he actually means. And I think it's more the information we get about him as a character when he's by himself is more the true Kashin Koji. I feel as though there's almost like a Kara Kashin Koji and then the actual Kashin Koji, and it's almost like a split personality type deal, but he's aware of it, where when he's in the Kara presence, you know, he knows he's a smart guy, he knows he's got to be on fire, ready to act as loyal as possible, whereas when he's by himself, it's his goals or whoever's goals that he's obeying from, that's who he is right there and then, and that's the true Kashin Koji, something along those lines. I'd be very interested to see what you guys make of this, because I think it's hands down the mystery that Kashin Koji has introduced to the manga has not only made the Boruto manga so much more interesting, but has genuinely made Kara an incredibly interesting evil organization. I truly believe if you straight up removed Kashin Koji or got rid of the whole potential betrayal split personality type deal with him, then Kara would be an infinitely more deadbeat, boring, evil organization. But Kashin Koji has truly lit a fire amongst them, and I cannot wait to see what direction Ikimoto and Kadachi and the whole entire team take this storyline in the future. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad. And I will see you guys in another video. But until then, peace.